Hey everybody, welcome back to week 52 of whatever this is. Is it a podcast? Is it not a podcast? I don't know. What I do know is at the beginning of the year, I made a list of 10 goals for comedy, and here's where we come to discuss them. So, without further ado, let's start the show. All right, here it is. We've made it a whole year, and this is the big comedy review. This is how it went. This is what happened in 2025. We've moved on. We're in 2026 now, and we're going to have new goals. We're going to have new shows, new things, big new things coming. But let's recap. Let's see what we did in 2025 and how we ended up. So, what's been going on since I saw you last? We had Christmas. Uh, Everybody's been home. We did uh, no comedy. Had the month of December pretty much off. We've been doing things around the house, uh, and it's been Christmas time. Uh, but let's see. Let's go ahead and recap the goals. Let's see how we did. As always, the goals were 10 paid weekends, double the followers, get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, start a podcast, get a TV credit, create a t-shirt, earn $20,000, tour, record a special, and do a late night set. So, how did we do? Uh, we did 10 paid weekends. Um, I don't remember where they all were, but we got into new comedy clubs. We got into new cities. Uh, let's just see. We did Nashville. We did Chattanooga. We did Greenville, North Carolina. Um, we did Jacksonville, St. Augustine, Savannah. Uh, Down south, what did we do? We did Flagler. We did Fort Myers. We did Pensacola. Uh, all over the place, and we're gonna do more. We did Atlanta. Um, so those were our paid weekends. Uh, the followers. We were 70 away from TikTok in the last video, and we did it. Let's let's bring up the followers. Hide the goals. Bring up the followers. There they are. The followers for the year. How did we end up? With Instagram, we started off with 777 and we ended with 1553. We doubled it. TikTok, big news. We started off with 1912. Last week we had 3754. And this week we had 3879. We doubled TikTok. Boom. Facebook. We didn't double it, but Facebook is tough. I think Facebook is tough because I have a regular account and I have a comedy account, and a lot of people find me on my regular account and add me there, and it's hard to get them to transition to the comedy account. I should have kept track of my personal account and how many friends I had on there and seen where we went with that, because I think that's probably uh, added 1,000 people to that account. And then YouTube, we did it. 36 when we started and 125 when we ended. So almost 100 followers on YouTube. Uh, so I'm happy with that. We doubled 3 out of 4, so I'm going to count that as a win. But we're always looking for more. Uh, so if you know somebody who's not following, or if you're not following, click like, subscribe, follow, wherever you're at, wherever you're seeing this. All right, let's hide the followers. and bring back up the goals. Comedy festivals. We did 3 of them. We did the Chattanooga Comedy Contest, uh, which brought a bunch of people into town to Chattanooga. We did the North Carolina Comedy Festival in Greensville, North Carolina. That was fun. We're probably going to do that one again. Um, and then we did the Chattanooga Comedy Festival back in Chattanooga at the Comedy Catch, which was a lot of fun. Um, Next year, I think instead of doing a bunch of smaller comedy festivals, we're going to focus on one big one. Maybe a New York Comedy Festival, a California Comedy Festival, Arizona, Texas, uh, one of the big ones. So look forward to that. Start a podcast. We did this. We did this. I didn't look. I should have looked. How many times we've done this? Uh, but this is what it is. This is my podcast. This is where I come to talk to people, and I think we're going to expand on that. So get a TV credit. Didn't do it. We tried. Um, every week I asked you if you knew a TV producer, if you knew somebody who owned a TV show, and that's on you. Y'all didn't do that. So I'm not blaming myself for that one because y'all don't know anybody who produces a TV show that needs a comedian. So create a t-shirt. We created a t-shirt. We sold a ton of t-shirts. They're great. For Christmas, I made hoodies for me and my family, and I didn't realize how many people wanted hoodies. So I will make some hoodies, more hoodies, and they will be for sale too. So if you want a hoodie, let me know. Um, Also, we have a new t-shirt design that as soon as I sell enough of the old t-shirts to buy new t-shirts, we're going to have new t-shirts. Earn $20,000. We didn't make it to 20,000. I'll just tell you there. I have to hide the real number, but it wasn't 20,000. Take a tour. We're still working on things for the summer. We didn't get it done this year, but tour is coming along. Record a special. We did have a plan to record one in December, and we lost the venue that we were going to use. So that is coming at a later date. And speaking of late, a late night set we did not get done. I'm still working on it. I need more exposure, more followers, and a better video to submit on that one. But all in all, we had a great year. I did 50 paid gigs. And that was a lot. That wasn't bad. Um, we did, like I said, we did Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, um, and Tennessee. So I'm getting southeast. Uh, and I met a ton of new people. I met a bunch of new comedians. I met a bunch of new agents, producers. Uh, 2026 is looking good so far. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Um, so the new goals for 2026, I've got them. I'm not sharing them yet. You're going to have to come back for another video. That's going to be the beginning video. This is the end video. Tune in next week for the beginning video. Uh, we'll have those. If you have any goals that you think I should add to my list, let me know. What do you think the goals for me should be? I would definitely appreciate the help on that. Uh, we got everybody's favorite part of the show is the Steve Harvey motivational quote of the week. This is going to be the Steve Harvey motivational quote of the year. Let's see. Where's he at? Bring up Steve Harvey. There he is. You simply cannot drive forward if you're focused on what's happening in the rearview mirror. So we are done focusing on 2025 and we are looking forward to 2026. And who better to bring in the new year than Steve Harvey dressed as a black snowman? That is quite the outfit. The outfit of outfits, his outfit of the year. Thank you, Steve Harvey, for bringing in this new year the only way you know how. Looking sweet. Uh, with that said, I believe I've exhausted all the Steve Harvey quotes that I can find. Uh, if you know another celebrity who has inspirational things to say and also dresses uh, to the nines, uh, let me know. We'll have some other Steve Harvey. We'll make a new Steve Harvey out of somebody else. If you know anybody else who has a bunch of motivational quotes or inspires you, let me know, and we'll do that next year. Uh, so thank you, Steve Harvey, for all that you've done. Get out of here, Steve. Uh, as always, we want to thank our sponsors, uh, Acorns. If you want to save money and invest it, scan this, go to Acorns. We want to thank Upside. Where did Upside go? Get out of here, Acorns. Bye, Acorns. Upside, you want to save money on gas and get money back. Use Upside. I think those were our two sponsors that we had. Always want to thank Rhonda's Ferret Rescue. She's been a supporter of the show since the very beginning. Reminding you that ferrets are a forever friend. Uh, yeah, I think that's all I've got. It's been a great year. We've done great things together. I want to thank you for supporting me and for supporting what I do. If you've come to a show, if you've watched a video, if you've shared a video, thank you. And I look forward to doing this again in 2026. We are going to expand this and make this a longer podcast, a full-length podcast where we not only do we talk about my goals in comedy, but we talk about my goals in other things. We bring in guests and talk about their goals and just have a great time and discuss things, hopefully for an hour every week. So thank you again and good night.